Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream. Today. Controller. Yeah, today we're first playing with sound and with face cam. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Now, well, we're still in Fontaine prison. I don't know when we get out. I hope soon, because this place is annoying. But, well, we will run it and see how far we can go. Still kind of hope we get out soon here, though. Don't mind me, I'm just having a drink. Nothing special, just some monster. Rowan. Which one?
Huh? Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
Yeah, what you doing, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
Everyone can get hurt on a job, though.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
Maybe she's just cooking. Maybe, who knows?
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegeween's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Good question.
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Empty infirmary. Suspicious. I can't remember what we're looking for, though. But there still should be some clues around there, but... Dr. Lynette first.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn credit coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Oh no, investigation is important.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time.
Rather never work, but...
Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No,
Yes,
I was just
no.
slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
Lazy.
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh,
Sure.
before I forget, this is for you.
A present? For me? What will it be? What will it be?
Huh? Credit coupons?
Oh,
Why are you giving us these?
at least some food.
I've been here longer than you, so credit coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Okay.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
Thanks a bunch. Yeah. Oh, 400. Okay, let's look for some clues. Just one. Okay. Let's see what it
Hey,
is.
look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook.
No, just normal book.
That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Is he a fan of Siegeween?
Yeah, it could be.
He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick.
Always the nosy little
The
thing. Huh?
Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a
Like?
result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts. Ooh, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework.
Yeah, okay. Let's thank him for the
And
intel,
as for
though.
the notebook, let's take it.
Yay, steal. Nah, not steal. I mean, it's practically laying on the floor, so it's just... We're taking it for free. Let's go to this floor next. See what we can find. Fitzroy, what you got, my boy?
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
His Grace? Sure.
No need to be so nervous.
Not yet, at least.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I...
So scared. For what?
Well,
For
it's hard to
nothing.
say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
You kinda are.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace.
What a suck up. I get it, but come on, man. You can overdo it, though.
What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
Why not? Well, he was as useless as I thought he would be. Can we jump down here? We can, but no. No, we cannot. Ah, well. Could have hoped for something. So we're going down. Man, this place is like a maze. Luckily we still got some clue on where we need to go. Other than that, shit. I would not know how to navigate this place. Still not been here long enough though. Maybe if you spent more time in this hellhole of a prison, you probably would know where to go. But tend to forget it quite quickly though. But who knows? Maybe we will remember everything the more time we spend here. Go to the administrative area. Okay, we're here now. The last place to look for clues. Ooh, assembly line. Who that? Sijuin. Yeah. Why is she here though?
Sijuin? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone?
Yeah, what you doing here? Working? Slaving away?
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Hello.
Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
Ah, so it's like that. Enjoy seeing everyone suffer.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
Nothing.
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Sounds a little bit creepy, but sure.
Are you talking about pets or people?
It's the same, right? At least him.
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions.
No, not yet.
See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
That's quite a handy skill to have. But what are you doing with it? Are you still doing something with it, or you just look in and say like, oh yeah, he's exhausted, but we don't do anything?
Wait,
Would be fun though.
Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
That's what I told you, it's a handy skill. Not just for just a nurse, I mean for most people it would be quite a handy skill to have.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place.
Okay, at least she's kinda good.
Take care of your body, make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard.
Oh, never pushing too hard.
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, thank you. The supervisor Sijuin. Damn. Need to read Okay, now at least we know what she's doing here. What is this? Clue. No, a chest. Nice.
More makes a lot of
Chest
problems
box.
go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Probably gems too. Okay. Deacon, what you got, my man? Got something interesting to tell me, or?
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
No. Yes, it's Traveler and Paimon.
No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice.
You sure?
Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
Yay.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
Always good to have more rewards, though.
But
Credit
when I was
coupons.
welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye.
Yeah, you were kind of a bastard back then.
Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
How many will you get? 400? 200? That's it? Yeah, it's not much, mate. That's not much. But for now, I will accept it. But man, it's not much. Staring into your soul. Okay, time to go continue on with the rest. What, still looking around for some clues? Oh, let's go up. Okay.
Light it up!
Boom, boom. Oof, just got in. Lucky. Jiggle, jiggle. Okay, let's go. Traveling doctor's medicine pots. We're going back to our quarters, I think. At least it looks like it. If I remember correctly. Which I'm not 100% sure of. Okay. No. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, we can sleep. Why it says walk around and look for clues when the mission tells us to go sleep? Oh well. Let's just follow
You
the
want to
mission
stop
now.
investigating and go rest?
Yes. It's time for us.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow.
Yes, very good. For now, take a rest.
So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about?
Just unlucky. Gotcha.
Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently?
Got
Really?
something.
Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well,
Yep.
we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Okay. I thought they already went to bed now. The more rest you get, the better now.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you
knows?
have planned for us?
Just go to Pancration Ring in the afternoon and gather information, okay. That's the only thing we really need to do. Rest we already did. Well. Yeah. Skip work.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
For now, pretty good. Let's see.
It's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Yeah, relaxing. Whoop. You finish your morning work and arrive at a coupon cafeteria. Will we be lucky or not?
Just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up.
Well, it's at least better than last time.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Yeah, it's the only option we got though.
Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe not, maybe yes. I don't know. On one way to find out.
Back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time.
Sure.
Alright, then get ready to play.
I forget, do we get to play or is it just gambling? I think we can play. Oh, where is it? There. Oh yeah, this thing.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Oh shit. No, I'm guessing that one. Boom. Oi, careful. Boom. Easy. Yeah. Imagine just hitting the wrong one now. Well, that's it. Well, it doesn't really get any hard. Not really that hard. Okay, well, that's that.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights.
Why?
Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
Why is that?
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But
That's good.
we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
Just gamble.
That's
Just
normal.
try to gamble.
Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
Pick winners in my sleep. Would be nicer.
Got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, yeah, that's the way to go.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh?
Nah.
We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
Maybe some sort of rule? Yep.
Never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
What's with the hidden rules everywhere?
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid.
Tell me.
Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Why?
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
Alright, so we're gonna try that one.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway?
That's kind of stupid.
And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
Something bad. You get stabbed, you get murdered in your sleep.
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else.
Sounds like a good guy. Don't
In
know who
his
it is.
eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
Ah, so you mean he would show up and beat you?
So
What
you
tr-
mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
Who? Let me in.
Huh? We will?
You're not serious, are you?
No, we're dead serious. We're gonna try
Look,
it.
here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Ah. Don't worry, Paimon, don't worry. It's gonna be all okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Why should I protect you, Paimon? You can protect yourself.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit
Oh,
coupons.
damn.
If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running
Wow.
back to me if something happens.
So, about 1,500 each. How much do we get if we win? Does it get the 3,000, right? Well, way. Cannot bet, why?
Seems we had a
no,
productive
Ying.
day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Who knows?
The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good that we're getting used to it.
What do you have planned for us?
I don't know. What's the new? Okay, yeah, we have the credits. Okay, so go back to the pancreation ring again. Skip work, it's only 400. Yeah, let's go
After
work.
working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it.
I think we can go after. If not, then we're gonna wait another day.
But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How
Yeah,
are you
well,
holding up?
good. Good.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Kick back and relax. I said we're going to work. How is that relaxing? Why? I did not say that. Okay, well, whatever.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes
Same
up.
as yesterday.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
We're going to the pancreation ring.
Knowing child, he must have been there all the time.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's what they know. With the masked fighter.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. The match is about to start.
Could be. Yeah.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
Tell
We
me
have the
why.
reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Yeah, definitely super weird. Probably choose them themselves, I think.
Now, since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion.
No need.
Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
We'll do both.
For both fighters?
Yes, sir.
I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see...
No need to explain, just give me 2 tickets.
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupons.
Calm down, Paimon, calm down. Well, we don't get to see the fight.
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. It's finally time for bed.
Well, that's it. Only 4K ration tickets. How much do we have now? Who's gonna show up?
Hey, traveler, Paimon. Package here for you.
Noise.
The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Well, you kind of are now, though, because you are delivering our package. Don't know what we order, though.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
I didn't buy anything.
Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen.
Maybe. We'll see.
Huh? Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
I would use Paimon as a shield.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah!
Relax.
Huh? What is it? Are you
Open
okay?
your eyes, mate. Open your eyes and look what it is.
Let Paimon take a peek too.
What is it? What, soda?
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like...
Like blood.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Want to give it a taste?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon.
Okay, well then we'll have to investigate.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Maybe. Probably not. Strange blood-colored fluid. The strange package received the next day after violating the hidden rules of Pancretion Ring.
What do you have planned for us?
Oof, we don't have a lot of rag coupons. Well, I think we gotta go back to work. No. No work for us. Oh, we don't have a lot of money left over.
Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
Why? I'm choosing one thing. Where the proscribed hidden in plain sight. Walk around and look for clues again. Again and again and again and again and again and again. Where we go? Down, definitely. Okay. That's the way down. Let's talk with that guy first. The promoter. What you got, mate? What you got?
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Leave where?
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, why are you in prison then, boy?
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
Yeah,
I'm a
sure
promoter
looks
for Fontaine, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontaine. So what kind of problem did you run into?
Yeah, what did you do?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke.
Why? What he do?
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
Oh, that's not good. But is that all?
Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time.
It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Yes, I can.
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine,
Definitely.
fine. I know, I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Dissatisfaction with the Duke. Stop complaining, mate. Just get out of here. Or keep complaining and stay. I don't care. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me yet. Aww. Okay, now I need to do anything with that. Activate lift. Where are we going? What happened? Okay. Wait. Rock around and look for clues. Oh, we're in the Pancretian Ring. Can we bet?
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Yeah, probably flyers from Fontaco. And they just decided to get rid of it.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
Yeah, what are you afraid of? We're already convicted criminals. Little bit extra sentence doesn't matter at all.
Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here.
Yeah, you go.
Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback.
Okay.
We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
New products under development. Yeah. Is that really a clue? Or just some random stuff scattered about? Guess the latter. Do we have some more? Collins, what you got to tell, boy?
Hey,
what you have?
I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't you? Well, did anything happen?
Matter of fact, something did happen.
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did you? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit like that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet.
Okay.
Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Sure, why not? Just coupons.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
That's some important information.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Or what, you gonna kill us? Sponsor of the Pancration Tournaments. Fantaco. Walk around and look for clues. The last thing, I think. Last one. Go back up again. Door, mate. Oh, it's on that floor. Ooh, that's pretty good. Bran, can we get only a welfare meal? Yeah, it's better than nothing though.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat?
Yeah, sure, let's eat. I'm hungry. Let's end the shift.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
Why? We did pretty good. I think at least.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now.
Why? You saying it's disgusting or is? Oh, either way.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
What would you like to do this afternoon? Okay. Let's go to the production zone
After
then.
working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old.
Let's do the same thing all the time. I always want to go here, but you always say, no, we cannot. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
You find we're grateful to do some simple processing tasks. Yeah. I can.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it.
Not much.
Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I've got
Really?
something.
Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Good night, Paimon. Have a good sleep. How long will this take? How long will this take? Stage objectives complete. Okay.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
Yeah, that's true. I also did not think it would be having that much rules, but...
We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
Yeah. So, what? Oh. Hey, we got some Primo Gems. Continue to look for clues. Why, though?
Deuce on the loose!
saving up. Oi. Saving up for the next banner. This banner don't need anything.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Yeah, looks like it. But yeah, as I was saying, waiting for next banner. This one have Kinich, don't want him. And Raiden I already have her, so... Yeah, we're gonna wait on the next banner. Save up, because I can still lose the 50-50. And I kinda want Skirk, because I have a Scoffier. Well, we'll see if we can actually get her though.
Ah, seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons.
No.
Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
Yes, because I will rule this prison one day.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Dude,
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
yeah, tell us. We're getting bored. Tell us.
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Because...
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Like what?
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Nice. Let's go.
Cannibals? In the fortress of Meripede?
Highly doubted. Highly doubted.
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here. But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity.
And that is... Tell me. Please tell me. I'm so curious.
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms. And keep them in the fortress forever.
Wow.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
There's a chance that what we saw isn't connected to any cannibals. A little bit.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing.
True.
I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity?
Why not?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Okay, let's investigate.
When will all the secrets end?
I'm with you, Paimon. I'm with you this time. Because I have no clue what pipes he's talking about.
Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Okay, let's ask him.
Just
Alaya.
stay away from me.
Well, that's not nice.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Say what? Why are you on?
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
What? What did we say?
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
They're cannibals.
But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in?
Yes.
Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
If you say so, let's go for it. Let's investigate some more. Escorts in the dormitories. Okay. We get there again.
Let's fly.
Yeah. That would hurt.
Rise with the sun!
Hello, Fielding.
Hello.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
No, I'm not catching your
We
drift.
just want to ask you a simple question. Have you
Okay.
ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
Well... We hear strange noises at night.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
Why not?
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just
Nothing?
conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Okay, then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
And if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days when the cannibals are active.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night. Paimon knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Why? You can just sleep before and wake up around midnight and then go investigate. Oh well, let's rest first.
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
This way.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
That's fast. Child. What you want, boy? What should it be? What would it be?
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I said child.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time? Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
No cannibals.
Okay, well, it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Okay. Go to where the rumored pipes are. And we cannot be seen, or it doesn't matter.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Don't think you're supposed to do it like this, but...
This should be the place.
Ah, we have the character, so why not choose her abilities?
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Yeah, like today. Yesterday. Yeah.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna go through with force or without.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me.
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss?
Man.
Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret.
Good for him, though.
So, did he have you come here to find us?
No.
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me.
Gullible.
I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Good dreams, good dreams.
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect.
That's true.
He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
What call?
And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So,
how nice.
We got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule.
What do you mean, cannibal rule? It's not a rule to be a cannibal, it's just more like a rumor.
We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But has a child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone, and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Yeah.
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
Well, I already beat him.
Okay, okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Yeah, can you take
All
us
right.
there?
Keep quiet and follow us.
Easy. It's a flower. Do we have some treasure here? Yes or no? No, but we have a cutscene. Again.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Okay. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time.
Full of water? What do you mean? Full of water? Just
later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely.
Maybe.
We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
Okay.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going!
What, we're going back? Idiot.
Whew. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us.
Why? We can dive.
Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
Nighty-night, Paimon. Nighty-night. Oh, we completed the quest. Nice.
It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep.
Yeah, we could take... let's take the morning off.
Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards!
Ooh, Linny.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Oh, easy.
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
Lucky.
From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered.
Probably nothing.
We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Why? I don't want to do it. Cataclysm. No primos. What did we complete? Oh, nice. We got one wish. And sanctifying essence. Good. We're getting that. It's gonna take a while before we have quite a lot. Because for now we have like, what, 7? Yeah. If we're lucky, we're gonna get Skirk on the next banner. In, I think, around 10 pulls, give or take. Because I'm at around 50 or 60 PD.
Look! There are some people talking over there! Let's listen in on the conversation.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Indeed.
Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which,
sounds like
I've never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Yeah, but it's normal for convicts to be unhappy. I mean, why would you be happy if you're in prison, though?
That's true.
Doesn't make any sense. Well, anyways.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Don't want to play it.
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No.
All right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
I mean, I think I read somewhere that they wanted to make a real version of it. Don't know if they released it yet or what, but I heard they were planning to bring it out.
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Just pick a topic. Just talk about anything you want.
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
Yeah.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
No.
Then did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Sure.
There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Doesn't surprise me.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
Me too.
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
Don't remember.
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
No, you
Anything
don't have
else?
anything, so.
Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I really hate to play that game. Where are we going? Going somewhere, but where are we going?
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Yeah, let's eavesdrop.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for
Yeah.
eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Then why are you going to listen?
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey,
Yes.
don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Ooh, we're
Really?
famous.
Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Wow.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
Why though?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Well, you really suck.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
Could be.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he's faking it, maybe not.
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, interesting. According to Quisto, a person named Giro frequents the infirmary. I should take a note of that. Why?
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
Maybe.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow. I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
Hey, yo, who knows?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Julia to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Yeah, let's remember.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Go. We're going down. What? Going up, going down, going up, down, down, down. It's like this is one cheat code. Okay, we arrived. Okay, Lenny, what you got?
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Yes.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Okay, good.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out.
Maybe
he is a
found
harbinger
way out,
after all.
maybe not.
I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
I mean, you can just go after him yourself. I mean, you can dive pretty good.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Why?
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Yes,
it's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Or maybe he's just been letting us run around and he doesn't really care.
Now, let me think.
To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh,
Sure.
and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Oh, yeah.
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
No surprise
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well,
Really
I won't
hard.
call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen
True.
carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But
Okay.
also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
True,
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger sister.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
No comment from Paimon.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like it's not impossible.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready now.
Oh.
That was too fast, but not really.
Help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
No.
Why? What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Why don't they show that? I would love to see.
You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Okay. Sichuan has taken a few instruments, Jesus, and begun to do a checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that you will get suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Well, that's kind of extreme, isn't it?
Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Shishuin using her hands to palpate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's okay.
And here?
Oof, that hurt a little.
But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
That's weird. Yeah, acting was a little bit over the top.
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. Can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
What is it?
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
That's okay.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days.
Couple
Why
days?
don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Good. Fit as a fiddle.
Her stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
Yeah,
if Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
Oh well, then she is automatically
What
the
do
best.
you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two
No worries.
also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr.
don't be so
Jurier.
mean.
Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least. Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But what?
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous life?
The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventure's intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that there is a movable hatch here, of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
That's not very
And
nice.
same
now,
to
ain't it?
you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Later, noob.
He just slowly walked off like that?
Just like
it's
that.
just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Not
You
nice to tell.
really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me?
Yeah.
Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
She's in love.
But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine. No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Yeah. We rest.
Thank you for getting our
lot.
medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Okay. We take the pills.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
And the color is blue.
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thank you. I guess, maybe.
See ya!
Later.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right?
True.
I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Okay.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods. And don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Yeah, go away, Seashun.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Thank you. You move yourself to a regular pace bed and relax completely. The word is from... you can still catch some hints of Paimon's conversation with Seashun.
Lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Companion.
Ah, you're awake.
She used to be a guide, though.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left. Oh, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods.
No.
Thank you, Miss Seashween.
Thank you. Like, why can't we not just go... Oh, yeah, go ahead. Look here. Hey, look, we find the hatch. Why can't we not go here? It's because the little one is still here. Ding, 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 ding. Time to sleep again. Yeah.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Oh, what did we say?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Paimon, don't take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Seashween the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
No. No, they were putting on a show, definitely.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to get the info to Linny.
But why? We could just investigate for ourselves. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? You managed to pass a slip into a busy Lynette. She happens to pass by. This guy's impeccable and she doesn't even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the evidence. What? She just looked the same. Oh, just gonna skip to the 9th day. No investigation needed.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Linny!
Ah, no primos? Oh, that's too bad. Really need primos though. Yo, what up? Magician thing. Let's hide somewhere.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Me too, me too.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Let's see what you got.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we have.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we got.
Lynette should be here right now.
Should be, yeah.
Strange. Lynette?
She's at the hatch.
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Ah, maybe they drugged her and I kidnapped her.
Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Maybe. Okay. Let's have a look.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Yeah, that's true. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, she would be here though, but let's investigate the bed first.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in, except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Yeah, okay, so what's...
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, the only place left to check is that.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
You didn't see shit, Paimon. We saw
Wait,
it.
this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over...
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
What does it say?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Maybe.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Yeah, true, but why you call him Nervulet? There is no R in Nervulet.
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her?
Simple, because maybe she took the medication, fell asleep, and that was a perfect opportunity to try.
Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Yeah, different how?
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
Yeah, that's quite a possibility. He could let him go, then capture him. Or see where he go. Send some guards over there. Capture the child by himself.
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. What do you get? He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
Don't think of yourself too important, Lindy. You are not.
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
Yeah.
If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Slap him. Lenny, bitch.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Yeah, you could do that.
Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Again? When was the last time?
I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Don't be emotional. And he's gone.
After him!
Could have stopped him earlier though. Sigewin, what you hiding? What's your agenda?
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh? Is someone? Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Whoa! Are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp.
Yeah, sharp was a tool in a shed.
What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my!
Cute.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Yo, chibi.
It's
Wait.
no use. We have to catch up to him.
Wow, he's fast.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Let's go to his office. And to the office.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Relax, chill, you.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
Siblings? What, is Chad also a sibling?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive.
Oh, Matt, you're over.
You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Winnie!
No one knows.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Ooh, no worries, no worries.
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Makes sense.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Yeah, makes sense.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
You got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you.
Okay.
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
Why,
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse,
we will kill.
Linny!
Don't be so difficult,
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Yeah, kinda.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6.
Stop complaining.
5.
Wait,
2.
Oh.
1. Time's up. It really is a shame,
Lenny, you
Mr. Linney.
Fucked up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Oh, man.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
Yeah.
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes?
Yep.
You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
Thank you.
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Yeah, true. Oh, excuse me.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, hmm? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Yeah. Man, I hate these kind of things always. Ugh, not good at it. If you break the hidden rule of the production zone, welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Yeah, what happens if you violate the production? Yeah, there's only one option. Who will see if you keep working? Oh my god.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
That's...
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
No.
Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta.
Yeah, definitely not. I think Sijuin might be the best
We
bet.
often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near their production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it.
Yeah, I think maybe that's the mystery meat, but...
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appear rather strange and alien to humans.
No.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Yeah, this
we
looks...
often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near their production zone. It seems like she can
Yeah. Under what circumstances does strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize...
No.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
Yeah, that's the most logical one, I think. Like, yeah, I think that's
According to Collins, the Fonta's internal reports suggest...
I think that one. Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Yeah, it would be this one, right? Or...
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an
Like, yeah, take that one away.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour.
Like that one. And then, why does a strange meat appear the way it does? Like,
the research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from...
Oh, damn. Whew. Well, that's not what I expected. I expected to at least fail one or two.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work
Paimon.
3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
Makes sense, yeah.
Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question.
Yay.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Yeah, you will get that one, but I don't remember why though. Yeah, you get this one, that's for sure. Oh, that's the Fontaco new product.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial.
I think this one makes more sense. Yeah. Why does it look the way it looks?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
No.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company...
Why does this strange blood-colored fluid looks the way it does? Yeah, that's this one.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting...
Why do only those who buy tickets to support both fighters receive the package?
I've been told that the infirmary is...
No, not that one. That one's out of question. This one is also
We
out of
often
question.
see Miss Sijuin observe...
This one also out of the
The
question.
Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta.
Maybe this one because they think it's
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
I think I'm gonna mess this one up.
According to Collins,
Yeah. Why does it look the way it does? Yeah, I think
Fonta's
because
internal reports suggest that there's...
this one? Who sent it?
The
This one?
Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hypothesis incorrect. Damn it!
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because...
Yeah, then it's just the other
We
way
often
around.
see Miss Sijuin observe... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't... I've been told that the infirmary is... We often see Miss Sijuin... The Fonta promoter
Yeah,
has
it's
been
only this
struggling...
one. Okay, did okay. Messed it up a little bit.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
Depends.
That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
Why?
All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind. You'll pay for this!
Who gets who?
Ah!
Ha, he got wrecked. Too bad, little boy, too bad.
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigeween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Nice.
Sigeween... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
True. Should be, yeah.
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Oh, wait, relax.
Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
Getting tea, he just told you.
I believe I hear footsteps.
Bum, bum, bum.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clarend. My door.
Fremine... Fremine...
What's going on? What is Clarend doing here?
Work.
Yeah, girl, a few words, eh?
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clarend while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Okay. Try to understand what the hell is going on. Who we're gonna talk to first? Let's talk to this annoying Linny. Linny's expression looks disgusted. It seems he'd rather not have Sigeween touch Fremine. Still, he did not stop her. Since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Siegewin examining Fremini carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremini will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however...
Yeah, stop complaining.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
So nice. Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. Seems that he trusts what Siegewin just said. Dumbass. Okay, that was easy to understand, you sack of shit.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegewin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again.
Oh, that doesn't
How's the
matter.
situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... Well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Yeah.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
No.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, they're gonna have
They
tea.
probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
fly.
Let's fly. Oof.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Awake, yay.
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary at the
Hell.
Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been so long, I forgot who you are.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Well, I need to place this nut. Ugh.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
In the sea, swimming. Fremine. Great sword. Yeah, I like great sword uses though.
Getting gear.
Cryo. Okay, what's that? No idea what that does, but doesn't really matter. Yeah. Ooh, door opens automatic.
Huh.
Okay.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
He? Yeah, can. Okay. Yep, start. Yes. Okay. This one doesn't seem that difficult yet. It's gonna turn. Yeah, makes sense. Then we're gonna go there, go up, do the same thing again. Yeah, okay, this one is not that difficult yet. Yeah, here's gonna get in the way, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't have another character. If I could just have Chaska, I can fly over.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
What obstacles? Where you see obstacles? Yeah, sounds right. Looks about right. Yeah, we did it! Yay! Come on, climb. Door of Resurrection activated. And we're gonna jump down. No, cannot break. Yeah, too bad.
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Okay, what?
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Yeah, you should, Joe. Oh. Dive too sweet. Too shallow to dive in. Ugh. I must say he's quite a fast swimmer.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
What? Traces like what? Oh, someone came here.
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Ah, that's when Chlorint saves his ass. Okay, makes sense. Return to shore quickly. How quickly? Can I just let it die here? Oh, okay, we're losing health. Ooh, just about made it.
I can't die here.
Thought we could mess around a little bit, but no.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
No.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Let the loser. Okay. How many do we have now? No, not for another one. Oh yeah. We're going up, 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 up.
Excuse me.
Hello, we're back.
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
Yep.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
How nice.
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Sure, enlighten.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison?
Yeah.
I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremenet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes.
Sure.
Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremenet.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Child is dead. Would be fun. That would be hilarious. Ooh, secret room.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Follow Risley. Yeah, what you got, boy? Treasure? Treasure? No treasure.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret
Down, down, down. Once everyone has taken their position... Oh, we go too fast.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
Yeah.
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Makes sense.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay, we're probably gonna need to open some. Why? Shit.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Ooh, 3 gates opening up. What do we have
They all
here?
just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
Why is it? Why do you make it sound so obvious? Oh, we already have here C6, okay. What is it? I don't see what it's supposed to be. This room is really empty with nothing in it, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking? Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
Ooh, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah,
Bye
you know what the
bye.
legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Yeah.
That's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Santa Claus.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that
Probably.
the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors.
Makes sense.
The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Hey, you keep showing me stuff, then just give me some primals. Ah, please let me mess with it. Please let me open it.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Yes. The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
No. Or maybe I do, but I forget. Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archium and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the Fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Boing, boing.
Whoa! There's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Paimon is just easily amazed.
But
Like a little
Paimon
kid.
really thinks everything's super cool.
It's okay.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Ooh.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good.
Okay,
Come on,
no
I'll take you back.
Thank you.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great.
Yeah, we will.
I look forward to what happens next.
Yeah, me too. Yay, we completed that spot. But no primos, that's such a shame. 10, okay. And this is where we're gonna end for today. Gonna be back tomorrow. Don't know what time, but probably same time, around the evening. Okay, thank you all for watching, and see you next time.